Hey guys, Tales of Tram here. We're back with the Ceilia and Isle campaign. Today is gonna be a fun one. So yay! PvP enabled. Yeah, we're here today with the same group of Gesh, Ruby, Zeus, and Damuk, or Zeus and Shadowy. There you go. You guys want to say hi?
Hello.
I don't want.
Hi.
Greetings.
Okay. And yeah, that's the group we're here with today. Um, so Any questions before we begin with the setting?
Nope.
Okay. Anyone else? No? No? Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm good.
the group had been traveling towards a place called Westward Peak, I think it was, right? Fuck, where's my notes at? I don't know. I think it was
It was.
Westward Peak, yeah. And having encountered Fenrir, I think that's the name of it, they had been given a blessing, and then another mission as they would be passing through Westward Peak, Fenrir believed, towards their original goal, which was some degraded city. The party, then traveling, were encountered with a Cyclops who was seemingly, strangely, just trying to take one of them into the forest that it came out of. The party discovered that there may be some sort of female Cyclops that had entered into the tribe or whatnot of Cyclopses nearby. The party, having lost two of their individuals while in the forest and encountering a Fae, decided to befriend it and then head towards the Cyclops. The party then encountered the Cyclopses before their two friends could be sacrificed into a pot to be eaten, causing a large scene. They nearly killed the shaman individual of the Cyclopses and began battle with the female Cyclops. Let's just say the female Cyclops did not last more than one round because of Ragnos' abilities. But having been able to take down a few of the other individuals in the party themselves, or injure them, the Cyclops fell. And as Ragnos grabbed onto its club, there was a strange swelling of, should I say, not greed, but intent within Aragnos' mind, as his own will seemed to be overpowered by some other source. As he turned towards his allies, he seemed to roar with a bestial emanation. I don't know what word I was going for there, so emanation, and seemingly started to fly towards them on an offensive stance. And that is where we left off last session. So, I've let the group use their hit dice. There we go. I don't know why my brain's stopping working right now, but hit dice just now. It's not a short rest, so they don't get their abilities or spells back, but they can use their hit dice. So, everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay, let me go
Yes.
ahead and get me some music started. Where is it? Where are you? Copy. Right. I wonder if Viber's working this week.
I wanted to say we need to pray to the music bot.
I'm sorry, did you just say pray to the music bot, Gesh?
That was a joke.
That's not the right
But
song.
we
What the
hope.
hell is that? Disconnect.
Apparently it doesn't like still doesn't like the links.
That's not a link I put in. Is the problem, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go ahead and get an actual link now and see if that works. Play. The fuck? Let's see if a link works with Viber. Fuck you, Viber, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and edit the channel, I guess, to allow AO to have permissions here. Because apparently it doesn't already, when I fucking gave it to them. Okay, escape, and now we do AO. Oh,
The never-ending battle between Goblin and the Discord bots.
What the fuck
wonder-
is happening? Oh my god, every time, bro. Every fucking time.
Goblin, they just see you wanna do this session and they just think, nah, not today, bro.
There we go. Okay. 1 second, just to edit the permissions once more. So, I would like everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Right.
Why do I always so shit on initiative?
Alright.
Well, at least I'm before Shadowy.
I go last.
Oh god.
Good job, you
Let's
actually
loot.
go
Zeus goes first. I got that one.
Wait a second. Zeus, what'd you get?
I got a nat 20, 22.
Okay. Who got next?
Me with a 10.
What?
I got the 10.
Okay, Shadowy, you got a what?
10.
Did you get... What's your bonus?
A +3.
Gesh, what's your bonus?
Plus 8.
Oh. So, as the rain is pouring down heavily upon this battlefield, and Ragnos makes his jump forward, Zeus.
Yeah.
You had not moved last session because you were ready to fucking throw down with this bitch. You watch as Ragnos seems to jump forward towards you, but they start to move slowly in the air as your adrenaline starts to pick up again, and you realize Ragnos is going to attack you.
Got it.
Your brother is like 40 feet from you. The other fuck, Brian, is like 90 feet.
Okay.
Ragnos is wielding the large club of the Cyclops lady.
Oh, the club.
And what?
Oh, the club. I probably know what the stats for this club
No,
are.
you don't.
Okay.
I'll
It's
let
just
you
a big ass bug.
know. Yeah. As he's wielding it, you can see this green flame is flickering around it. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going
I will
to...
give you an extra action here because you rolled a natural 20. Just for fun.
Yay!
Because otherwise, you guys are gonna get one shot by Ragnos when it comes to his turn, probably.
Not if he fails his next saving throw.
Okay. So I am going to cast. All right, that works. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on his current position.
Okay. So as he begins to move, you notice this. Holding your sword, you then point it towards him as it seems almost like these small shards of the sword itself of black rock seem to shoot out towards him in a cone, and they surround him and start to swirl. At the start of his turn, he'll have to make the save or take damage, right?
Map does damage.
It's auto damage. Yes.
Oh damn, that's why it's so good.
It's yeah. It is, and because it's cast at a higher level, it is 64. Just for information.
Okay.
Okay. And then with that.
Remember, you have your second action if you want.
Right.
If you don't use it here, it goes away.
Right. Good point. I am then going to. All right. With that, with these next two actions, because I'm
Well, you only have one extra action.
right. Now, is there an option I can do this? You can. Okay, so I don't have to. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast twice here, with both actions. Wait, no, 4 times because of me being what?
You already used Cloud of Daggers as an action, right?
Right. So I still have
One action.
Add one.
one. Oh yeah, right. I'm dumb. So that means it's only twice because of me casting at a higher level because I'm level what again? Level 6. Right. Okay.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
I'm not gonna look at this just in case.
Yeah, don't look
Oh.
at the enchant.
Oh no. Okay. So
don't
the
tell
first-
us. Don't tell us what you roll. Ragnos, what's your AC?
Currently it's 20.
20. Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Understood. And I add my attack bonus to this, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled that.
So, you roll twice, one for each ray, because they're 2 separate rays.
Right. 2 separate rays.
So as you release these 2 blasts of emerald green towards Ragnos, he seems to almost deftly pull up the club and knocks one out of the way and dodges the other as it goes flying over his where his head would have been before he craned his neck. As he seems to be very agile, even in this cloud of daggers.
With that, last thing I do is, for my own protection, as bonus action, I will cast Blade Ward.
Is cloud of daggers concentration?
Let me look. It is concentration up to 1. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Okay.
That'd be a bad idea.
So as you're about to do it, you're like, no, thank you.
Because Blade Ward
Blade Ward is. It's up to you. You know that.
Oh, Blade Ward isn't Constitution. Concentration.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, it's just 1 round duration.
I'm gonna check this out.
That would make the cantrip even worse than it already is.
I thought that's why I was like, man, this is shit cantrip.
Yeah, it was a very shitty cantrip, unless you get the thing where you can cast as a bonus action. But then, if you don't have it as not a bonus action, there's no point to ever
Wait,
casting
how
this
can
thing.
you cast it as a bonus action?
Nasty.
Urgenasi.
Urgenasi, yeah.
Fuck you.
It's because I'm thick.
Got my
So, yeah.
cheek slapping because I'm thick.
I
Anyway.
cast Blade Ward as a bonus action, and I do some cool shit.
So a few of these shards that went flying out actually stop and start to swirl around you a bit, as they seem to be guarding you. Anyways, does that end your turn?
That's everything I could possibly do in a turn, besides get closer, which I don't want to do right now until I know how dangerous he is.
Ragnos, so you know, this man is about 10, 15 feet from you. Can't really judge the full
Alright.
distance at the moment. But Gesh, Eret,
Yes.
you look 40 feet in front of you and you see your brother has Ragnos leaped towards your brother, and your brother and Ragnos are currently going to start fighting very soon, as Ragnos has dodged a few attacks from Vrock.
Oh yeah, I will go into that fight. First off, I'm gonna use Zapping Sting. Should I please make me a con save?
What are you using?
Sapping Sting.
Zapping Sting.
Okay, all I heard was Pink Sting. I was like, what the fuck is Pink Sting?
Yeah, I heard Pink Sting as well.
That's my new favorite spell, don't you know?
Oh, please make a spell with that
I mean,
name.
it sounds like an innuendo.
Alright, I failed that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, you
Well,
take
what is your spell save, Gish? Not 21,
16.
right? Okay, yeah, then they failed.
You take 3 necrotic damage and are now prone. It's always fun.
So as you leap forward and dodge these two attacks, you send. Well,
Oh,
actually, how far is the range on that spell? 60 feet, Gish?
Let me look.
thank you.
Oh no, I will first move 10 feet towards him, because that is only 30 feet. Thanks for the
Usually,
reminder.
I will allow it for this moment, but in the future, you have to remember your spell's ranges, okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is for everybody else too. I'll give you a one mess up for free here, which is what I've been doing with Rock and everything else. When I was like, is that concentration? So I'll try to remind you guys, but if I
Okay,
don't,
yeah.
and
Gotta
I'm
go
like,
in beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh wait. It's a cantrip.
Mhm.
You actually take 5 damage,
So,
Alright.
Gesh,
and then are prone.
Eric,
Will I fall out?
describe the flavor of the spell. What happens? You pull your hand back and forward, and what happens? What does it look like?
You just see a tiny needle flying towards Shadowy's character, and when it hits him, it makes his body, especially his legs, go so weak that he can't stand anymore, and he just
my wings
falls to the
flying.
ground. Yeah, also your wings.
What were you saying, Shadowy?
Well, I will note that I'm falling prone, so I'm probably going to be taking fall damage, but fortunately, I'm out of the cloud of daggers.
Wait, how high up were you again? I can't remember that.
Well, you said I was flying. Like I flew
Well,
over
yeah,
towards
you
them.
were you're floating above the ground, jumping forward with your wings propulsing you forward is what I mean by flying.
I'd assume I'd be 10 feet above the ground. If for no other reason, then yeah, if I'm doing a wing jump.
Okay.
That would be
I mean,
definitely.
that just sounds like it makes sense. It's like a jump, a wing enhanced jump.
Yeah, so like a creature like from Elden Ring or something, one of the flying birds, when you hit it enough to break its stance and it just falls to the ground. Ragnos' character falls to the ground, hitting it out of the cloud of daggers.
But I do take some
Okay.
fall damage.
Yeah, you are going to take some fall damage. Here would be 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Ragnos.
And then I will use my bonus action to just blast 2 of my meteors at you. So 2 dex saves, please.
Alright. Okay, so you guys have been doing some decent damage, so 2
Uh,
deck saves.
Yep, and you have disadvantage, I believe, because you're prone.
Oh yeah.
Which, in some cases, makes sense, but when it's like dodging meteors, I don't know why that would make sense, but it does, I guess. I don't know.
The roll is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 5 and a 12, so that's 2 failures.
Yep.
5 is a critical failure.
Yeah.
Alright.
I first make the 12.
Okay, go ahead and roll for 12.
That's 3 damage because
Yeah,
we run down.
1
5
damage
damage.
because it's fire damage.
I know, I already accounted for that. It was
Oh yeah,
7
you failed that one.
reduced to
That's
3.
right. That's right. You failed that one.
Yeah.
Never mind. So
Yeah.
it's 3.
That's free. So free. And
And then the second one, 7.
Well, technically 14 because it was critical fail.
yeah, which would be counted down to
and then
7
down to
because
7,
I have
yeah.
resistance to fire.
Yeah.
Well, in total that's 10, so I get 2 embers back.
I was about to say. You
Oh,
guys watch the
shit.
fire hits him. He suddenly, you just see this, the fire seems to almost absorb into his body a bit, differently than you've seen with other fire resistant creatures.
Oh, I definitely forgot that one.
Well, you
Oh,
guys haven't
fuck.
seen it before.
All that damage I was missed out on.
Bro, what a shit roll, Zeus.
Okay, I was expecting that to be better, so I could be more cocky. Never mind. Forget about me.
Well, now I move
How did you?
away
how-
for defeat and end my turn.
Okay, so you're gonna move you're gonna be about 70 feet from him. At that point,
Yes.
you're gonna be getting close to the Cyclopses that are still alive, watching what's happening, mind you.
Okay, then I would only move 20 feet away.
Okay.
I don't
So-
want them to be in the fucking crossfire of this.
Okay, I want you to just make me an acrobatics check, please.
$21.
The loose rock stone and shale. It's kind of weird to move on with all this rain that seems to be pouring upon you. Fuck, you should have taken even less damage from the fire, but I don't care. I'm not gonna rule with that just yet.
It's magical fire.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Anyways, you're right, but who cares? As you are moving, it almost is slick and rocks are moving around under your feet, but you manage to hold yourself as you move 20 feet. Is that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next would be you, Ragnos. As this individual has knocked you prone, you're no longer in the dagger's cloud. You're on the ground, but you do feel yourself absorb some embers. You hear, get up, rip, kill,
Alright.
absorb. What are you doing?
So Ragnos is gonna stand up. Unfortunately, it costs about half his movement, so that would mean he has 20 more feet of walking speed and 15 feet of fly speed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolute cripple.
Okay. But looking at along the battlefield, I assume that Brian is he's about 120
90 feet
away.
away.
Right,
90
he's
feet.
90 feet away, outside of the line of Cyclopses and whatnot. He's over there just like chilling, watching this, has a little bit of popcorn in his hand.
And looking
Not
over,
for long.
so as Ragnos currently is under the effects of Shale's Emerald Flame, he looks over to Ragnos.
Mhm.
Knowing this companion, he has an idea. And what kind of armor does he have? Is it metal?
Rocco's. I got
Yeah,
this.
it is currently plate.
Okay. So Ragnos, holding his club, it channels some power through it, and some magic starts to affect Ragnos, heat metal, for his armor specifically.
Okay. I will say that does work. So, Rocco's, as you're standing there and looking over towards this individual, as you see him fall and stand back up, they point the large club at you, and you just suddenly feel your entire body gets very hot.
Alright.
I think it's a dex save if they're holding it. So I'll say make me a constitution save, Zeus.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about heat metal,
Mhm.
is you take the damage, and then you have to succeed on a constitution save, or you drop the object if you can. If you don't drop the object, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, they'll start your next turn. Now, it's a bit
True.
cruel considering he's wearing armor, so I'd assume
It takes
Constitution save
him.
would be
It
to-
takes him an hour to doff it.
Wait,
That's on the-
hold on. Wait, it works. I have cast-off armor. That's how I have plate mail.
All right, continue then. Continue then.
I guess we'll see the first thing.
Yeah,
first thing
roll
at the very
damage,
least.
Shadowy.
Oh, also, I should ask, what's your alignment?
Alignment? I
Yes.
think, yeah, chaotic neutral.
Okay.
So, Shadowy, let me look at this really quickly because I think I might have given you some wrong information. But let's see here. I believe the Emerald Flame states what? Yeah, whenever you deal fire damage, yeah, I'm stupid.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and if they're chaotic or evil, and both it stacks up. So that
Ragnos,
is
are you chaotic or
12.
evil?
I'm
Chaotic
chaotic neutral.
So he's gonna, bro. You're gonna take a lot of damage here. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Alright.
Oh shit. I shouldn't have
Okay,
given him
four
back
damage,
his
it's only
I
12.
think
embers.
you're forgetting a few extra D4s there. Flame of Ambition.
But that's the 1d4 right there.
Okay, and it does a D12. They're chaotic, and I believe something else happens though. I think you're missing out on some damage here. Let me just make sure.
But if not, bro, Zeus, you lucky.
That D12 is radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 1 radiant damage.
Okay. And the fire damage of the spell, you already added that, I believe, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's all I can see. Never mind. I'm just making sure.
Alright, so I'm assuming it's gonna be make a constitution save to see if he can properly drop his armor.
Well, we'll
Just
see about
cast off
that.
armor?
We'll see about that. Anyways, so as you point the club, the green flame almost leaps over to you, and it just starts to sear into your armor as you feel your body is getting just heated, Zeus.
Gotcha.
And now I get a text from somebody because it always has to happen whenever I'm in the middle of a D&D session. Gotta always happen, huh? Cool, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so, does that end your turn, Ragnos, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
There's one more thing I want to do. I'm going to cast, or use Hexblade's Curse on Aerate.
Oh, you.
He's about, let's see, 60 feet from you. Does it have a 60-foot range?
Yep.
Okay.
I should
How
have
do you know
moved
that? No, he
away
would have
that.
been 30 feet, and then he moved 20, so he's 50 feet, so yeah, it's fine.
Also, I am going to move 35 feet towards him, making sure to stay away from Rocco so he can't make a opportunity attack.
Okay, so if you do that, you would need to... Because area is really, like, close to that area. I'll say just make me a general acrobatics check to see if you're able to just maneuver your way around his area of attack properly.
Oh man,
without
he moved
expending
towards me. He moved towards me and then X-Blade cursed me. That's annoying.
Right. So I'm assuming this is maneuver around the area of attack of Rocco's.
Yeah, without having to add extra movement to it.
Okay. Basically, it's going to be extra
Because
movement
they're
if I fail.
almost
Alright.
directly behind their brother in a way, so like a lightning bolt would hit both of them. But it's also that you don't want to like go around and then waste that movement to come back in, kind of thing.
So that's
13?
13.
You could do that, yeah. I'll say the DC wasn't that high because Rocco's just took a fuck ton of damage and he's not really focusing on you at the moment.
So I just move around a little. Boop,
Yeah, so you just like look at him and then like do a basketball sidestep and then weave and dodge and back. As you manage to get 15 feet away from Aerith. At this point you're at the edge of a small little like dip down into the rock. It's not wide enough for you to like fully fall down in. Well, it is wide enough for you to fully fall down into, but it's only about 5 to 7 feet deep. You look back and you're about 20 feet away from Vrokos now.
Alright.
Technically 15. So yeah, you're equidistant between the two. Alright, does that end your turn?
Alright. That should be the end of my turn. Right now, I'm just waiting for when my turn comes back again.
Brian, you hear the
Yep.
sounds of combat, and as you push through the Cyclops for a second, you're like, fuck, as you see your friends are fighting.
And I'm still around 90 feet away, so
Cyclops are big
gonna.
guys.
Alright. Any within 20 feet of me?
Anybody within 20 feet of you? Let's see here. No.
Alright, Thunderstep. To get
Oh,
up
sorry,
close
the
to.
Cyclops is yes.
That's why I was asking. Like,
I thought you meant
Okay.
any of your allies.
No.
within 20 feet. My bad.
any living being.
Yeah.
There's barely one worm.
Going to move so that there are no Cyclopses within
Here's the problem.
20 feet.
You teleported to the, at this point, northern side of this small precipice.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of room between the Cyclopses standing there and the edge, so there's not a lot of wiggle room there. So at this point, it's probably a good... You're not sure if it's 20 feet or more. It seems about 20 feet, but you're not sure.
Alright.
Quick glance, maybe 20, maybe 25 feet, you're unsure. So if you get to the edge and cast it, there's a chance you may not hit them.
I am going to go above and beyond. I am going to cast it just as I jump over the edge.
Okay. You begin to
To
fall.
get
Go ahead
direct.
and make me just a general spellcasting check. So this is going to be adding your spellcasting attack modifier, because I just do it that way. I don't give a fuck.
Alright.
So it's
So-
a spell attack.
So, attack modifier. So, let's hope I get something good. Roll 1d20 plus 6. Yeah! 25!
Yeah, that's fine. DC was like 10.
So I crit it.
Really?
Damn.
It doesn't really matter. But yeah,
Eh.
you managed to cast the spell. Where are you teleporting to?
Right behind Rocco, as I am going to Hexblade Curse him.
At this
Oh,
point,
wait,
Vrakos is
No, I used my Hexblade Curse already, never mind.
Vrakos is way
It
too
has-
far from you.
He's
Also,
over
why are you doing it on
120 feet.
Ragnos and not me?
So
I said Ragnos.
you said Vrakos.
You said Ragnos.
You were 90,
I said Ragnos.
You were 90 feet from let's see here. 90 feet from Vrakos. No, you said Vrakos because we all heard you say Vrakos.
Yeah.
We were,
I was
we
like,
were about
wait,
90 feet
Ragnos.
from Vrakos before you moved 20 feet away from him, which would put you about 25 feet to put you at 115 and then 120. How far is the range of it?
120 feet.
Okay. So you would be teleporting onto Vrakos, not... Sorry. That's Vrakos, not Ragnos. That would put you onto Vrakos if you were teleporting there, but you're not. Ragnos is much closer.
I meant Ragnos.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't have my Hexblade Curse since I already used it and lost it.
Ragnos, you hear... behind you.
Okay, that complicates things for me now.
Alright, and what are you doing, anything else on your turn, Brian?
No, since I don't have any other... No, I don't have any other
So-
bonus actions.
You decided to just put yourself directly behind the man who's wielding a fire and a great club, and... Okay.
Yeah, just have this giant great club on my shoulder.
The obvious threat. Okay.
Don't question the
just like-
stupidity.
Actually, wait, it's a great club, so wouldn't it be in two hands?
It would.
Alright, in that case, I need to actually lower my AC, because then I wouldn't be using my shield.
Yeah, but I don't think anything would have really hit you so far.
Alright. Okay, there we go.
Anyways. End of your turn. You guys watch as some of the Cyclops is looking around start to, I want to roll to see what they do. Alright, yeah. They start to book it, to say, at least. You see a few of them begin to cower in fear and, like, rush towards the edge of the precipice. Others begin to rush past you and, towards the, small areas that lead down off this precipice, while you watch the shaman is just staring at this group of people, and he starts to cast a spell. As you start to feel the wind picking up heavier, and you can see it almost creating this small twister around the precipice itself. Faster and faster, as they all seem to be booking it.
A twister around the precipice.
Yeah, around the entire thing that you're standing on, basically.
Ah. Alright.
Anyways, end of that. Zeus, Ragnos,
Yes.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. Roll. I think I should proficient. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm sad. Nat 1 plus 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage you rolled before then, Ragnos, and we're gonna double the overall.
Oh boy.
What damage?
The heat metal damage. Actually, technically he would need to. No, you don't do that. You have to roll it at the.
That's...
You have to roll it as a bonus action on your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
my bad.
I need to sing. So would he be like dropping it immediately or?
Yeah, I was
that's
I was
melee
rolling a
damage.
concept. So just go ahead and roll just. I guess the. Actually no, because this would just be yeah, Zeus. So never mind. That was stupid of me, but that was wasted.
Boy's
with the
armor
actual-
comes off.
So Zeus, what are you doing at this point as the metal is searing into you?
Alright, so cast off armor is an action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Saddening.
I
Okay.
think so you're the one with the thing.
It
I will
should
say-
be.
Only the Constitution save is basically
I'll
to
say
see
this,
if you
Zeus.
can hold on to it.
So Zeus, as you're like like burning in this metal suit, you feel some of the straps and like the buttons and everything that keeps the metal armor fixed to you suddenly melts off as the entire suit just hits the ground without you having to do anything. I will say that you suffer just because you weren't able to cast it off yourself. Why are none of my rolls going? There you go. 4 points of fire damage.
Youchers.
Ouch! She bited my penis.
Okay. Okay.
I need to
I
add
am
the
go-
like cartoon ouch into the soundboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's the same thing.
No, that's what happened to your armor.
Oh.
Your armor's fucked.
Okay.
Your armor's dead.
So I'm going to cast. Okay, I'm going to activate my ability that you gave me, Adamantite Skin,
Okay.
as an action. It lasts
Well, I think
for.
it's a bonus action, isn't it?
It's marked off as an action in my notes,
Let me
which
check.
are direct copy.
Let me check.
You go check.
Use your action, yeah. You're right.
Okay.
You guys
Makes sense.
watch as Varakos. Actually, the only one who's looking at Varakos right now is Eric. Eric, you watch as your brother breathes, pulls his hands into into his stomach almost, and you watch him just look like he's about to take a big ass shit, as his entire skin just turns to this adamantine, deep purplish black kind of color. I think that's adamantine color, right? Because some things say it's different, some things...
You also got like Terraria and all that saying.
You just say how you think adamantine looks like.
Yeah, it's a deepish... Let's see, it's a deepish blue-black kind of purple, it looks like. But yeah,
And makes you shit yourself.
yes. Well,
Uh.
that's more the you trying to force your body to transmute into that.
Awesome. Okay. This makes this more viable now. I am going to then run over to Ragnos.
Okay, so your
And-
AC at the moment is 20, right?
I have a dexterity of 2, so 12 plus 10.
22?
I have 22. Okay. And I'm going to sprint forward.
I will say, as you're starting to sprint forward, the cold air and the water hitting you is starting to, like, it's like when you have, like, an exposed nerve or, like, some skin missing and you run under cold water. It feels like that all over your skin in this cold weather. But continue.
Alright. Ouchie. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to Hexblade's Curse. Wait, no, he's already Hexblade's Curse. I should not do that.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. He didn't
No.
get a Hexblade's Curse on me. Brian didn't Hexblade's Curse.
Brian didn't.
Yeah, because I didn't recover
But
it since it
I
wasn't
think
an actual
Aaron
short rest.
didn't he?
Where
No,
the fuck
Aaron
would
is
I
not a-
have a Hexblade's curse
Bro, we
from?
have 3 warlocks in this party. Don't blame me.
Everyone
Yeah,
calm
fair
down.
point. I am the. Although, as my backup character, I have a
I swear
warlock
to
in
God.
mind.
I swear to
It's
God.
not the Hexblade.
I
It's not the
swear to
Hexblade.
God,
It's
man.
not- It's
Can I
not the
multi-class into
Hexblade. It's a
Hexblade?
homebrew. It would be a homebrew subclass.
Okay,
Well, you
I
talked to me
will
about
then. If he doesn't have a Hexblade's Curse on him right now, I will Hexblade's Curse him.
So as you begin to
Go on,
rush
Frank.
forward and you push your sword outwards, you guys watch almost this adamantine sheen almost seems to bounce off him a bit. It stays on him, but a bit of it bounces off him and actually lands upon you, Ragnos, as you see it starting to coat parts of your skin.
Ragnos looks over
Yum.
and he simply chuckles. I guess this isn't the first time I've got it naked mad hard.
Damn.
Oh god,
I
you're
feel
gonna
that's worse
take
on your
psychic.
end.
You're gonna take psychic damage from
Holy.
it.
Who's going around making naked men naked? Wait, no, whoops, that's the wrong.
I think I just took a psychic point of damage from that.
Alright, that is.
So
everything
do
Well,
I.
that's that
You
joke
guys
level.
wonder why in my new system I'm adding a sanity system.
So,
Yeah.
plus having my movement action this time, I've done everything possible again.
Okay. Are you
I'm
gonna
done.
drop your cloud of daggers or leave it?
Oh. I'm gonna leave it up there for dramatic effect.
Okay.
If I cast another concentration spell, that one will just end. It should be fine, me leaving it.
Anyways, end of your turn. Eric, you watch as your brother starts to. Well, you can move 40 feet, right? Did they be able with that?
50.
I'm not talking to you.
No.
Ragnos, you can move 40 feet?
No, I took the lightning one.
Oh, yeah,
So
so.
I only moved at 30.
You're up to them at least, though, because you can move 30 feet. Eric, you watch as Ragnos rushes towards Ragnos, covered in this adamantine color, while Brian just appears next to them, both on the same side of Ragnos, about to start flanking him. What are you doing? They're on the opposite side of Ragnos from you.
Well, I'm gonna cast
But-
Needles.
On the other side of these two, there is that small crack in the ground that someone could fall into about 7 feet deep.
Why did you move so close to Ragnos? I could have pulled him into there.
You still can. There's no one to stop that.
Ooh.
But the two people that I would also affect
I don't know
with
how
this
you would.
spell.
Oh, with a certain spell. Okay. But they're on the
Yes.
opposite side of it, just so you're aware. So they're like about 8 to 10 feet from it.
Still, they would take quite a lot of damage.
Anyway, so what are you doing, Gish?
I am gonna use Mind Spike on him.
Okay.
Ragnos, please do me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Alright, guys, I'll give you an advantage on this. You hear.
Okay. It's a nat 20 for 25.
You didn't even
Oh,
need
shit.
the fucking advantage. Oh my god.
Well,
Guys, his advantage, you rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1. Oh my god.
yeah, you take half damage. but
Gesh, as
still.
you push into his mind, you hear, naughty, naughty. And, like, you pull out a little bit, which is, suffice to say, he doesn't successfully save out of character, but you actually pull out a little bit once you hear this. You're like, what the fuck? So that's why he takes, technically, what is your save? It's 16?
Yes.
Okay, then that's just
He
an automatic success.
doesn't critical 60, does not be critical
Well, it's
yet.
a natural 20, so it's a crit success technically, but it's not a crit success.
Yeah. So, the damage is halved as you
So
kinda.
anybody watching, a natural 20 just means you automatically succeed, but because it only equals to 25 for his save, it doesn't mean he takes quarter damage. He takes only half damage because that's what the spell does. If he had rolled a 26 somehow, with like let's say he had a +6, then he would take a quarter damage instead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and the spell is, and I flavor the spell that I shoot like a psychic nail towards him.
Yeah.
That's 6 damage, 6 psychic damage. And I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
Not towards the Cyclopses, but to the side.
Ragnos, you still haven't hit anybody with the cool club. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to. All right.
Anyways, is that your
It's
turn?
my
Eric?
turn now.
Yes,
There's
it
no
is.
Cyclops left, man, besides the shaman, who's like
Oh,
to the eastern side of this precipice, like 300, like nearly 150 feet, man.
okay, then I just moved back by 50 feet.
Okay, so 50 feet back would put you. Okay.
65 feet away.
Give me a second to do some math here. So you're right there, 20 feet past that. 50 feet would put you. You're about 20 feet from the edge of this. Actually, no, because you would have had to move 20 feet, and then it would have been. Yeah. So as you push back, you guys watch as Eric just like leaps backwards, and the air, the twister seems to carry him. And Eric, as you push back 50 feet, you do hit the twister at the edge of the precipice, and it forces you forward. You do suffer 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, noted.
Okay, yeah. Because you weren't too far from the edge, mind you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
This is the situation right now.
All right. Does that end your turn, Eric?
Yes.
All right, it's your turn now, Ragnos. What would you like to do? Eric is like 80 feet from
Seeing
you.
as I'm being surrounded, I think
Yeah.
it's time to clean up some of the melee combatants.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there's that crevice right within 7 feet of me, correct?
Within about 5 feet of you, 5 feet of you, directly behind you as you look at these other two.
How far is Brian away from the crevice?
About 10 feet, because he's on the opposite
Okay.
side of you from it.
Alright, so I have a question. Do I feel some kind of power channeling through the... I guess I'm just wondering, am I going to be attacking with strength or charisma with this club?
It would either be wisdom or strength, so it's your choice.
Alright, in that case, I'll probably be going with... Okay, also, oh yeah, I have that ability as well. But I'll keep that in mind for next attack. So I'm going to be using strength, unfortunate, but I guess that's what we're going to be doing. So, I'm going to end my use of the Shale Shive's Emerald Flame,
Okay.
and I'm going to activate as a bonus action the Crimson Flame.
You can have both of them up, can't you?
No, you said, I remember when we kind of ruled that
Yeah.
you can only have
Yeah.
one up because it was a bit OP.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So you guys watch as the emerald flame seems to die out, and a blood kind of crimson flame spurts upwards and seems to engulf this club a bit. Anything else?
You know, and looking at the two options I have, we have either Brian or Ragnos. Seeing as Brian is, I guess they're about to get into flanking position, so I'm going to try attacking Ragnos.
Okay. Go ahead.
Probably
and
not
make
the
an
best
attack.
idea, but I'm gonna see
Ragnos,
if I can
don't-
do this.
Don't look at it. Actually, Ragnos, you don't have shield, do you?
I will take a quick look if I do. I do not.
Okay.
It was offered to me. I did not accept.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, continue. So you're gonna attack Ragnos? Go ahead and make your roll.
Unfortunately, I'm using strength for this, and I can't use bardic inspiration on that. But
What did I say
Yeah, it's
the
only
name of
16.
the fucking female Cyclops was?
No, I don't think you've ever mentioned it.
You never mentioned it.
Because I can't find the fucking stat page for it to get you the fucking club.
Alright.
Give me 1 second. I'm just looking for this really quickly. I think it was an S name, but I can't remember. There we go. I think that's it. Yep, there it is. So, what'd you roll to hit?
Only a 16.
Alright, so as you swing this club down, it seems to, it seems to bounce off of this adamantine skinned, Earth Genasi.
It makes a gong sound effect.
Give me 1 second. Closest thing I have.
Perfect. That's it. A quack.
It bounces off.
Alright. And I don't want to move because I've used my action and bonus action, but at the very least I have that up. So that would be the end of my turn.
Alright. So, as this man's club bounces off of you, Zeus, Brian,
Yes.
what are you going to do? As you see the club bounces up and he's pulling his hand up, he seems to have opened his weak spots to attack if you would like to.
I am going to try and limit his movement abilities, as I am going to actually attack his wings specifically.
Okay. His right or left one, because they're not both directly by. Or so here's what you're gonna do. If you're gonna attack both of them, you would have to attack them at the stalk, which would be at on his back, on his shoulder blades, which means you would have to get behind him, which means you would be getting very close to falling into that pit.
Oh, so he's facing me.
Yes, he is turned around at this point. Otherwise, you would not have been able to attack Ragnos.
Okay. Well, guess I'm just gonna sever one.
So, just so we're aware, Pit, Ragnos, who's now facing you both because he attacked Varakos, and then on the right side of, if we're facing towards the northern side of this precipice where Eret is, and what's his name, Ragnos is facing southwards. On the right side of our facing on the east side is Brian. On the west side is Varakos. So we have left Varakos, right Brian. Then we have above them facing them, Ragnos. Just so you guys are aware.
Shouldn't I be on the side to attempt to
No,
cut
you
both
said
off?
behind him. So you can move, but at the moment you're in front of
I am
him
not.
with Varakos.
Alright. I guess I'm just gonna make the attack at one of the wings.
Alright.
Yep. 28.
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you should not have said what you rolled.
Sorry, have it.
Ragnos,
Alright.
I don't think you can fucking shield that because I don't think.
Yeah, I
you
haven't
get to a
since
20.
I haven't hit and used defensive flourish yet, so I can't really defend against that.
Yeah, I don't think you can use shield either because I don't think you have enough to make a 28, right?
Nah, unfortunately it's too low.
So as you
that's too low.
swing at his wing, because this is a specific shot as you're attacking his wing. It would have been a bit higher of an AC, but not high enough for him to be able to hit that. I would say, unfortunately.
But I guess I'm wondering how much of a higher AC would it be?
But what is your AC? Because that actually may change.
17.
17? Yeah, no, it would only have been a +2 to the attack. So, or to the AC, so yeah, no. So as you rush forward, as he seems to be bouncing off the adamantine, you rush and slash at the wing. Go ahead and roll an attack.
19 damage. Oh, that was max.
Holy shit. Hold up, and at this point, technically, you would have critical hit.
Wait a minute.
No, because it's 19. I got 28.
His AC was 19. Yeah, you're right. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you have a +7? Are you including your hexblade damage, or is it just the magical weapon damage?
That's the damage I do. I didn't use my Hexblade Curse.
So,
With Hexblade's curse, that would have been a crit.
as a Hexblade, are you using Charisma to attack?
Yes.
What is your Charisma bonus?
Why did I have that listed as 7 on the sheet? My charisma bonus is +4.
Okay, and
Oh,
why
wait.
do you have a +9 to hit then?
Oh, wait. Because you don't. It's a +2 greatsword
It's
that
a
I'm using.
+2 greatsword, yes. So
Yeah.
that would bring you up to a +6 damage, not +7. I don't know where you got that extra +1, but I don't know.
Neither do I.
And instead of +9, it would have been a +6
Plus
+9. It would have been
8.
+9 to hit because you have a +3 bonus because you're at level 5 at least.
Yeah.
So, because that's your proficiency bonus to hit. So, it would be 18 damage. Ragnos, what's your maximum HP?
66.
66. Yeah, okay. So, he, fuck. He, swings up. Actually, I'll say this. Do you swing upwards or downwards, Ruby?
Downwards, and I realized why now. I forgot to calculate the dang improved pact weapon thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
So it would be a +10.
So technically that
To
would have been a
attack.
critical against the wing.
Yeah.
So you would deal 30.
Oh shit.
So I will say this, Ragnos, you specifically are only taking 19 damage from the attack, but your wing is taking 38 damage. So, as
Alright.
you go and jump up, you take your weapon and swing it down as you cut Ragnos' left wing off from the stalk. As it goes flying off, a bit of blood shoots out. Ragnos, you only take 19 damage. Because he targeted the wing specifically, the crit only affects the wing.
That's definitely not good.
Yeah.
As you see,
If I had
a bit of blood spurts out of it, and it seems to be
What color?
blood that... Ragnos, what color blood do you have?
I'd say red.
Alright, a bit of red blood that seems to hit the ground, and as it hits the ground, it starts to inflame a little bit.
holy.
No, infernal.
No, I was saying that because holy shit!
Holy moly!
Holy mother of God!
Anyways, anything else you want to do on your turn, Brian?
I have no bonus actions unless I want to make some magic stones, but I can't.
I can
Well,
make magic
it's a bonus
stones
action,
too.
but,
They're called... I don't know
they
why.
each
the doctor
deal
always calls them
1d6.
kidney. The doctor
They
always
each
calls
deal-
them kidney stones for some reason. I call them magic stones.
My magic. If
It
I
does
were
not
to
matter,
make them,
it
it
does
would.
not matter because you're not doing it. So, anything else,
Yeah.
Brian? Are you good?
Only other bonus action I had would have been Hexblade Curse, but I wasted that last session.
Okay, so as you cut off one of their wings and stare up at them, Ragnos stares down at you and gives a bit of a growl. Zeus, Vrakos.
Yep.
It is now your turn as you watch Brian cuts off the left wing of Ragnos. What are you doing?
Awesome. Okay.
Careful, Icarus.
Okay. So that grab.
Anybody watching, I'm drinking chalky milk.
And I got a cup of tea.
Zeus.
Sorry. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I am going to.
Remember, guess you're up next.
Honestly, I'm just gonna just swing on him. I will expend a spell slot to cast Branding Smite.
And you have improved pack weapon, right?
Yes, I have
Which
improved
stacks
pack
on top
weapon.
of the plus weapon it is.
Yes, and I have Thirsting Blade, so I'm gonna swing twice.
Oh no.
Alright.
Okay.
Just tell me if you got above a 17.
Well, don't tell him your AC. But yeah,
Okay, then
as you swing, you watch as a bit of flame seems to coat the blade as you swing down. Go ahead and roll in chat.
Okie dokie. Doop. Last roll.
Oh wait. Wait a minute.
Alright.
At this point, you go for a swing, and Ragnos manages to. Actually, technically, you are flanking with Ruby.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Yeah. So as he's about to do this, oh, should I do that?
Well, technically, he's flanking, so he gets to roll again.
So what I'm thinking is, if I should use that ability,
Do you want to use it?
Defender's Tempest.
He does roll a 17.
Yeah, so I guess I'm using Fenrir's Tempest as he's about to attack me.
Okay, let me go and check what that does again, because I don't remember properly. Give me 1 second. Defender's Tempest. To getting hit by a melee attack, specifically. So they still deal damage to you, but they have to make the save after.
But in that case, I'll just do shield.
You sure?
I'm
Okay.
shielding.
So, as you strike against Ragnos, you watch as they pull the club forward. As they're about to block, they cast a spell, and it seems to create this shield of the blood flame in front of them. As your sword gets caught in the middle of it, as you pull it back and go for a second strike, which is more of a stab. Go ahead and roll with advantage again.
Yippee! First
Yippee!
roll.
Mine and the cola. Go ahead and roll again, so we can
And
see.
then... Yeah! In total... yeah, it was, he doesn't have shield anymore, he doesn't have reactions. So yes, 27.
Okay, 27 does hit. It's not a critical, because they do have shield up still.
Yeah, for 22.
So,
Okay.
they managed to stab through the shield and actually hit you, shadowy.
Alright. Just in case, if it is important, I will roll the radiant damage from Branding Smite first. It sounds like it might be important.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know what ability this man has.
13 damage from Branding Smite?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then...
I will say this, Ragnos, you roll, this is radiant damage. Roll me a wisdom save, Ragnos.
Alright, so with that, that's a wisdom save. That's 21.
Okay. Good to know, thank you. Continue rolling your damage here, because it's all within one attack still.
Alright, and this is the physical... Oh, wait, I have great weapon fighter, I think. Do I? No, I don't. Fuck. No!
You stab into Ragnos, dealing 19 points of damage in total.
Yep.
Ragnos,
and...
are you still alive?
Yes, I'm still up. Just
How
barely.
bad are you looking, by the Don't tell us your actual
I'm
health, but just tell us how bad you're looking.
On the verge.
Okay.
So, now, I will say...
Of course I can bring him down.
You are glowing for 5 feet and cannot become invisible. That doesn't... I don't think it will matter, but that's a thing.
So as you stab into him, and you're right up next to him, you smell this strange sulfurish smell on his breath as Ragnos looks down to you and blood is just dripping from his mouth. The blood hits you and starts to light a flame a bit. And you watch as this strange, ethereal kind of form seems to leave from Ragnos' body. Ragnos, your mind is once again clear. But we're still in the throes of combat at the moment. At the end of the turn, we can get to what happens, but does that end your turn, Varakos?
That is everything I, once again, can possibly do besides movement.
Okay. Eric, you don't see any of this. You just see your friends are beating the shit out of Ragnos.
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to move. I think I'm 80 feet away, right?
You're about 80 feet, yeah.
Okay, I'm moving 20 feet towards him, and I'm sorry, I have to do this, but that's what I would have done. I'm gonna toll the dead. Please
Cool, I
make
have
me a
that
wisdom save.
Isn't it a Constitution save?
That was
No,
wisdom.
it's wisdom.
Are you sure?
It's been wisdom.
Like,
Yes, I
Yes,
am
wisdom.
sure.
Let me just make sure, because I've seen people use Constitution saves for this, which is weird.
It
Wisdom.
is
Yeah, what the
weird.
fuck happened there? I've seen people actually use say Constitution saves. What?
Oh no.
Of course. And this is all just because I can't use my charisma, and I went for this motherfucker Ragnos, and he just went, I have a 22 AC. Alright.
I am sorry. Oh, 10.
I went thick.
10.
10.
Okay.
Are you unconscious?
That is gonna knock me unconscious.
Okay, let me look at the spell real quick. You rolled 2d12. Okay, good. So yeah. So, Ragnos, as you're fighting against these guys and you realize, oh shit, I'm fighting against my friends. Uh-oh, I need to stop this. As you're about to say something, you suddenly hear in the back of your mind, as if a whisper on the wind. If you would like to flavor this guess, you can feel free to go ahead, but I will finish up the flavoring once you're done.
Yeah, you just hear. Oh.
What?
Oh.
You hear in your mind like a whisper on the wind, Ragnos. You hear ding ding ding, and it seems to disorient you for a second as you seem to fall out of consciousness to the ground. You all watch as you pull your blades out of him as he just hits the ground.
I am good at my job.
Well, sorry, he hits his knees and then crumples into the ravine behind him.
Oh no. Such a deep ravine.
Only about 7 feet.
Oh, okay.
I was worried there for a second.
At this point, you watch as he falls in and doesn't really take a lot of damage as your breaths start to come normal again. The wind around you, the tempest, is starting to slow down just a little bit, but not much. The rain is still pouring on top of you. At this point, is there anything anybody would like to do in the next minute?
Healing.
I would think we should pull him out and restrain him.
Alright, so
because-
yeah, definitely.
you're going to begin to move over there to restrain him after pulling him out, Eret. Ruby, are you going to help with this?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like both of you to make me a survival check, or one of you to make a survival check with advantage.
Ruby?
What's your survival?
+0.
Okay,
Because
I'll
of-
make it with advantage, +3.
So Brian,
Because of that nasty -1 I got
so Brian's
before.
like, how good are you at nuts? And you're like, not very. Okay, fuck it. And he just starts tying up Ragnos. Zeus, while this...
Yeah.
He has advantage, so Ruby, roll again.
Oh god.
Yeah. Ooh. What the? Same exact roll. What?
So, you begin to tie them
Oh,
up.
God.
Zeus, what are you doing
Yeah.
during this minute?
I'm doing my healing thing, my sword.
You gonna use all your charges?
Not all of them, because I didn't lose that much health.
Yeah. Okay.
Me who lost 1 hit point.
I'm gonna just roll one of the charges.
Ruby, who went unconscious and nearly went unconscious again.
If I
Nah,
got
I
a hit,
didn't
it'd
take
make
any
all go
damage.
unconscious.
Ruby, if they hit you, you would have gone unconscious.
I had 31 hit points. I assume
Okay,
that's not
and
enough.
let me explain to you something. The weapon is a magical weapon that deals. Let's see here. 5d8 bludgeoning damage plus your strength.
Oh shit.
And I
Sorry,
would've been
that's with the
using,
Cyclops. Sorry, that's with the Cyclops. It would usually deal 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
I will note, I'm going to be Smoldering Striking on that so I can get the maximum amount of healing
Well,
possible.
You mean blood flame kind of shit? Yeah,
Yeah, blood
Crimson-
flame.
Crimson.
Yeah, blood flame heal.
So yeah, you would have taken like. Let's just roll this to see what they would have taken. So 3d8.
Oh, want me to actually do it? Want me to roll it for you?
Yeah, so 3d8 plus strength plus
8 plus my strength mod.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you didn't have Hexblade's Curse on you, so you're spared from that. Now,
Yeah.
the Blood Flame and that gets a total of...
By the way, the
it
blood
gets-
flame's gone once you go unconscious, just so you're aware.
Yeah, but I will note, the Blood Flame does add 1d4.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, so
so.
1d4, so that would be a total of 2d4 plus 3d4 plus 18. I'm just going to go rolling back up to the 51 I dealt. Yep, that's. Yep. Oh, actually, I think it did 2d4 because it was level 2, and I had a
Yeah.
d4. Okay, so 2d4 plus.
Ragnos is by far the most OP here.
We'll just wait till Raul gets back.
All right, that's that.
He was in this campaign.
Rail.
This is how much
Yes.
HP you would have dealt.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
oh
they
my
would. Ruby, you would have been dead. um, Ruby, they rolled 45,
Yeah.
and that's like average damage.
Yeah, I'd be unconscious.
Yeah. And they would
Good
have
thing
Ouch.
they would have regained 11 HP.
Yeah. If I had
Even
my
I would have been
expert
almost
damage-
unconscious from this, and mine
Yeah.
almost at full hit points.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
as you guys begin to tie them up, Zeus, you begin to spend this minute to focus on the charge, and you hear, "Looks like you actually are." You hear, "Looks like you actually are worthy to wield me." Didn't expect you to actually beat him, to be honest with you.
Gets roasted.
I didn't expect you to actually work as a sword this time.
There's no more conversation, but you do heal. And at the end of the minute, your adamantine skin does drop.
Oh, and my armor's broke too, isn't it?
Yeah, you look down and your armor, it's completely it's completely warped and bent. You're gonna need somebody. It's technically magical metal, so it's gonna be harder to fix. But a lot of it's broken, a lot of it's melted and warped and whatnot, so it's gonna be hard to fix.
Gotcha.
Uh,
So I just need to get into only one combat per day for 1 minute only.
You're gonna need
Goblin,
to. Go ahead.
I have a question. Could I use my alchemical companion to like melt the armor back together?
No,
Oh,
because there's leather, there's steel, iron. The reason why it has different materials to it is because it's using iron like small bolts to be able to cast off very fast. It's using leather straps to help with that. It has internal like bits of chain where the plate mail doesn't fully like bend in on itself like a knight's set.
bad.
There's a few different materials used for this, so you couldn't just melt the entire thing.
Yeah, too bad. Anyway,
So, as you all take a breather, and you're confident in your tying abilities, and you tie up Ragnos. Let's take like a 5-minute break here.
Yep.